Welcome to my video on balancing a checkbook. So we have some vocabulary to discuss before we actually get into balancing a checkbook. So the first definition we have here is, what is a checkbook register? So it's the document where credit and debit transactions are written so that you can maintain your balance in an account. So what is a transaction? A transaction is an exchange of funds, in other words, money, be it buying something or earning money. So anytime you earn money or buy something, this is considered a transaction. So let's move along here to debit and withdrawal. So a debit or withdrawal is a payment or removal of funds from your account. This will result in subtracting the amount from your account balance. Credit and deposit. This is when you add money or placing funds into your account. This will result in adding the amount to your account balance. So a debit or withdrawal is taking money out of your account, and a credit or deposit is putting money into your account. And then finally, the balance is the running total of debits and credits in your account. So this is all the money you've earned or all the purchases that you've made. So let's look at our first example here. We have Kara's checkbook had a balance of $500, and you'll notice that I've already placed that here. We have a beginning balance, and we have $500. Now, this transaction description is where you put the name of the company that you purchase items from, or the actual name of the item. So the first item we have on October 7th, she bought a $75 pair of shoes. Since I don't know where she bought it from, we're just going to put shoes. And since she bought something, this is a payment or a debit, so we're going to put $75 right here. And now we're going to subtract $75 from $500 because she made a payment. So now we have $425 left in the account. On October 8th, she filled her car with gas and paid $35.25. Since I don't know where she bought the gas from, we're just going to put gas. And then we have $35.25. This is a payment. And we're going to take that away from $425, and that would leave her with $389.25. Sorry, $389.75. Let me fix that. So $389.75. Then on October 9th, she received a check for her birthday from her grandmother for $100 that she deposited in her account. So we have a birthday check of $100. Now, this is a deposit or a credit because she earned this money. So now we're going to add that $100 to our remaining balance here, and then she now has $489.75. Then on October 10th, she ate at Chili's with some friends, and her meal cost $16.50. So we're going to put Chili's in the transaction description, and the meal cost $16.50. So this is a payment. We're going to take that away from the remaining balance, and that will leave her with $473.25. And then finally, on October 11th, she paid her credit card bill in the amount of $87. So we're going to put credit card bill. And the payment was $87. So we're going to take that $87 away from the remaining balance, and she had $386.25 after all of these transactions. So what is her balance after the last transaction? We're going to write $386.25. Okay, go ahead and turn the page. And now we're going to look at what if I don't have enough money to purchase an item. So if you don't have enough money to purchase an item, that's okay. You can take a loan from the bank and you would have to pay in installments. So the first definition I want to look at is down payment. This is the amount of money paid towards the total amount owed on a large purchase of goods or a service. The down payment is only one part of the total, not the entire cost. Okay, so some purchases require a down payment. So this will be taken off of your total bill. So let's say you purchase the truck for $30,000 and you have a down payment of $5,000. You would take $5,000 away from the $30,000 and you would have $25,000 left to pay, and you would have to pay that in installments over a certain amount of time. So paying in installments is the remaining amount of money you owe on a good or service divided over time. Installments are usually paid by the month. So you'll get a monthly bill. Okay, let's look at how this works. You want to buy a new PlayStation. The total cost of the PlayStation is $340. You make a $100 down payment and decide to pay the remaining balance over the next 6 months. Complete the payment plan. Be sure to include how much you are paying at each installment to pay off the PlayStation. Okay, so we know that the purchase of the PlayStation was $340, and this is going to be, this is going to be a debit. Okay, and over here, this is the remaining balance, and notice it's negative because we owe that money. Okay, we don't have that money, we actually owe that money. But it did say we made a down payment of $100, so that was a credit. So that's going to take $100 off of what we owe. And so now, if we owed $340 and paid $100, we now are going to owe $240. Okay, now we have $240 left, and we need to pay that over the next 6 months. So we have to divide that over 6 months. Now, I can't see it right now, but underneath the question up here, I want you to write 240 divided by 6. And 240 divided by 6 is $40. So we are going to have to pay installments of $40 over those 6 months. So the first installment here is going to be $40, and that is going to make my balance go down. So now we're only going to owe $200. And then we're going to make the second installment of $40. And that's going to make our balance go down by $40 again. So now we're going to owe $160. And then we're going to pay the $40 again. And it's going to make it go down by $40. So now we're going to owe $120. And then we're going to pay the fourth installment of $40. And it's going to go down again. And now we're only going to owe $80. And then we're going to pay our fifth installment of $40. And now we're only going to owe $40. And then finally, in month 6, we're going to make our last installment, and our balance is going to be 0. So it says you plan to pay $40 each month. Okay, turn to the last page. Now we're going to look at reading a bank statement, and I'm going to change screen here so we can see this a little bit better. Okay. So a statement is typically broken up into 4 parts here, and this first part right here is our summary. And notice up here, this tells us what the statement covers. So it covers from May 20th, 2009 to June 18th, 2009. And it tells us what our previous statement balance was. It tells us how many deposits we had, so $1,980.68. And it told us we had 10 withdrawals, or payments, of $1,705.25. And our new balance right here is $883.97. Okay, our next part here, our second part, is checks and other deposits. So if you look here, we have 6 checks that were written, 181, 182, 183, 184, 186, and 187. 185 was probably a voided check or a check that hasn't been cashed yet. And then we had withdrawals from an ATM of 40, 20, and 20. Okay, then we have our third section of the statement is deposits and other credits. So transfer here could have been from a savings account in the amount of $1,200. Then we had a customer deposit, so we put money in. And then a direct deposit is typically what is done in place of giving you a check. So if you work somewhere, you can get it directly deposited in your account without having to go to the bank to cash a check. And that happens usually, weekly or monthly, or in some cases every other week. And then we have an ATM location used. This is a security measure. It tells you where the ATM withdrawals happen. Okay, so let's look at the questions. And the first question says, what is the new balance? So we look up here, and the new balance was $883.97. Okay, the number of deposits and other credits for the month was, if you look up at the top, it told us that we had 3 deposits right here. And we can also look here in the deposit section to know that we had 3 deposits. So write 3. It says the total amount withdrawn from the account by ATM withdrawals is $80. So we need to look at our checks and other deposits section right here. And we can see that we had a withdrawal of $40, $20, and $20. So if we add that up, 40 plus 20 is 60, and 60 plus 20 is $80. So the total amount of ATM withdrawals is $80. Now the total amount withdrawn from writing checks, we have to look at that section again and find the checks. So we're going to go back up to that section. And we noticed we wrote 6 checks, so we would have to add 15 plus 17 plus 217.54 plus $1,232.27 plus $54.47 plus $53.97. And when we add all that money up, we get $1,540.25. Okay, and finally, we have an ATM deposit was made on June 19th in the amount of $450. Then check number 188 was paid in the amount of $279.63 on June 25th. What was the account balance on June 25th? So if we're going to do this, we need to know what our beginning balance was. And this statement up here said it covers until June 18th. So our beginning balance, we're going to use that $883.97. So $883.97. And then we know that we had a deposit in the amount of $450. So I'm going to add $450 to my account balance, and that gives me $1,333.97. And then check number 188 was paid in the amount of $279.63. So since I made a payment, I'm going to take that away from my remaining balance. And that's going to give me $1,054.34. And I'm going to put that on the line here. Okay, that concludes our notes on balancing a checkbook. I hope you have